All right, guys, welcome back to another one. Morning cars and coffee. So that's what we're gonna do today. I came out to a morning car club, morning cars and coffee, morning car club, morning cars and coffee. I need another one. Anyways, we're out here. We're gonna have some fun. This is one of the groups I always liked coming out to because they always had a really good group of cars that would come out. So gonna do the same thing this morning. As you can see on my shoulder, we already got a bunch of Porsches, NSXs, beautiful Ferrari. Just a look right here. Just a bunch of good stuff. We got a little music playing by the front door, so we'll have to skip by that. But otherwise, we got a bunch of really clean cars coming in. The end of this week's going to be the Monterey Car Show week, so everybody's kind of prepping and coming out for that. That's the last 2K pulling in right now. So we've got a really good mix of cars. We'll do a walk and talk. That front row, I'll probably just have to put my own stuff over it and do that. But we've got everything from, man, we got a bunch of GT3s. GT3, Carrera S, another Carrera, another GT3, another Turbo, another GT. Wow, there's a bunch of GT3s. I'm just kind of teasing you guys, but like they are. Look, all down the line. So we're gonna run through. I'll show you guys what comes out today. We'll have another fun morning. You know, do cars and coffee out here in SoCal and keep having fun. All right, let's get at it. Let me show you guys what comes out today. Start things off good with a little SL55 on the BBSs. Like that's just the classic wheel. That BBS looks so good. He's concerned because it's got a heavy dip, so good for him. But the BBSs look so good on that thing. And like I said, we're still filling in, but I wanted to run through and kind of show you guys the P Club. You got the GT3 to start things off, and like I was saying, it's cool because you get to see the different generations coming down the line. So got distracted. It looks like Big Mike over there. So I'll get a little close. Once we get up to like the Lotus and everything, there's music playing, so I'm not really going to be able to show you. But maybe if we run backwards a little bit. GT3, the Carrera, like we were saying, on BBSs. Look how good it looks on BBSs. I mean, not as sexy as the GTs. I mean, running some Advan GTs with the single knockoff, like so good. So all right, we're gonna run. I'm gonna flip you guys around. I'm gonna pop a little music on, and we'll do this first row. We'll get over to the second row, and I'll start talking to you guys through that one. Alright, so we're going to talk real quick. Next song is getting ready to come up. Look, even had R32 come out. Nice little Nismo setup. Just super clean inside. Got the Gretty turbo timer over there. Just a clean little R32 setup. It's great to see. And next to it, the full Z4 race car. I mean, just sick. This is incredible. Look, and it is like it's a for real race car, not just something dressed up to look like one. Super. That's fun. I'm gonna have to come back and get a couple extra photos. Look, do a couple little. See, so good. This is such a fun little place. This is, oh man, my camera. Let's see if I can flip you guys around. So this is one of the things I love about SoCal is there's, I don't know, a half dozen different cars and coffee, like, you know, morning get-togethers like this. So to come out and just be able to like pick, you know, it doesn't even have to be a local one. Like you can drive a little bit, you know you're gonna get something like this when you come out. So to be able to come out to these and kind of just pick and choose is awesome. So like I was saying in my intro when I was talking with you guys, I was messing around, but like the Morning Car Club is actually one of those groups. So they kind of, I guess, jump around from different coffee shop to coffee shop. They do hosts, you know, and help host get-togethers like this. So it's they always bring a bunch of good cars. You know, the good cars come out for them. But the thing is like it's cool because as they go from one location to the next, it changes the types of cars that come out. You know, let me flip you guys around and show you. We got a couple of crazies out here. Beautiful Porsche. Get the 812 over here. Really super clean NSX. It's funny because when the newer version of the NSX came out, like, it's not that I disliked it, I didn't like it as much, of course, as the first gen or even, you know, the second gen, but the original NSX. The more I see it, the more I like it. The more I appreciate like the lines on it. It's still reminiscent. It still reminds me of the original NSX. And I think it's finally growing on me to where it's like, oh, okay, this could be the next version or the next classic of it. So it's good to see. Let's see what else we got. Come down through the run, little GT4 RS. I still need to get to drive one of these. I don't think I've driven the GT4. GT3, GT2, you guys know. I love my GT3s as a driver. I love my GT2s because, you know, it always seems like they want to kill you. The M2 on BBSs, this is beautiful. I think with how low he's got it, how much it's, you know, kind of tucked down, super flush fitment, this helps accentuate the kind of squared lines that this car comes with. So one of the things on this is like the car itself feels, from the factory, almost like it has a body kit. That's the best way to describe it. So like your bump outs and everything else on the M2 feel more aftermarket, but in a good way, right? Aftermarket to where it feels like it has a body kit to start. So once you get it tucked down, once it's lowered, you know, he's on a set of coilovers. He's got this thing super low. He's not on air, and this is how he runs this thing. So the combination of front lip, the extra little carbon bits, he's running, what is it? There you go. He's He's running his little carbon bits. Looks really good on the car. And then of course the BBSs. I mean, maybe you want to hear. You want to see a little more. The BBSs on this are just perfect. Low M2 comp over here. Tuck down some AP Racing. I always got that love when they have the full, you know, they cross over from just a street setup to a little bit more of a race setup. So AP brakes, you know, he went that one extra. Looks like he's running like a Project Kicks set of lugs on him. It's clean. It's got the quick release on the wheel. The carbon bucket Recaros. We've got the Hyundai N-Line here. I laugh, but honestly, when they're all done up and they're slammed or they're race prep, form prep, like they're really not. Their N-Line, they're doing great with their N-Line of cars. So, but let me see if I can get down this row before the guy with the blower comes over here and tries to mess up everything. Let's see. Little M4 Adro, like swan neck, running some Apex wheels. Apex wheels are kind of a gimme on the on the F chassis. Like they just fit great. They perform. At the Mishimoto Eventuri, rocking the SSR intakes on it. It's clean. It's clean. It's got some HREs on the X5. Man, that X5 is a big looking truck. BBS is on the Porsche, so this is probably like one of my favorite generations of Porsche. I think out of all of them, I think this one, like I don't know, they call it the runny egg one. I forget what they call it. They have like a headlight name for it that puts you in the generation of what it is. The mix of like the JDM and the Euro. So you got the 57s in blue. The 57s look really good on this. RPFs on a bug eye. I saw him rolling in. And then the 370 looks amazing. I'm gonna have to find out if this is the same one. So before I left, there was one that looked pretty similar to this that was in white. I'm gonna have to find out if it's the same owner. Just a huge set of Regos on this. Again, he's running carbon, the carbon Recaros, the carbon Recaro buckets. Got the flip up, got the R8 rolling in. Everybody hawking, messing with him. He said no pressure. He's definitely gonna scrape that lip going in. Yeah, that's what I just said. He's gonna scrape that lip. There's no way. But that lip already has a little damage. Oh! Everybody was waiting. It's hard. Like as big as this like little dip is, like you can do it if you drop back in on an angle, but if you're doing straight in, it's near impossible. Little clean setup on the AP1. I like the Meisters on it. Not oversized, just nice and clean. Kind of curious, is he running staggered on this? So 215 4017 up front. It's a nice little street. It's a nice little street size. 235 4017. So they are 17s in the back. It's interesting because the rears actually look bigger. They look like a +1 compared to the fronts. But it's a nice little street setup. Nice and clean. Red on red on red on red on red. I don't know what it was about like the late 90s, early 2000 cars that the designers just got to like pick a color and then everything was that color. Like they didn't go, oh this, oh that, oh let's put, no, they made the whole thing one color. So they made it all blue, they made it all red, they made it all white, whatever it was, and they just kind of ran it that way. Got a nice little, what, ISF, nice clean little Lexus, rocking some works, nice and clean. We'll run through as we have some more show up, or if I get lucky and they drop the music, I'll take you over there and I'll show you the Lotus and show you a couple of the other cars over there. But otherwise, I'm gonna run through, I'm gonna grab some photos right now while I can, and then we'll keep doing our thing. So you guys let me know what you think. I'll pop back on, close this out if nothing else shows up. Otherwise, as we get a couple more cars roll in, I'll show you what rolls in, and we'll keep going. Like that R8 that just rolled in on some Apex wheels. Let me flip you guys, I'll show you. See, I was gonna stop, but yeah, see? On some Apex wheels, nice little V10. That was the one we were all talking about with the lip. But he got it in there, so good for him. All right, so like I said, we'll see what else shows up. I'll show you guys if anything else rolls up. You know, it's kind of how it goes. You get here early, I run through, I try and show you guys everything, and then if we have anything else roll in, I'll pop back on and show you. Otherwise, I'll get out of here. I'll head over to the next one. So if that's the case, I'll see you guys at the next one. Thank you again for all your support, and that's it. We're gonna get out of here for the first one this morning. All right, see you guys.